So if you're looking to start up an LLC in the state of Indiana, this video is for you. We'll be going through everything you need to know about setting up an Indiana LLC, as well as how you can set up one in under 10 minutes. So on the left is an overview of the 5 main steps when it comes to forming an LLC in Indiana. We'll be going through each of these in detail so you know exactly what to do. Indiana is actually a great state to form your LLC in for several reasons. First, the filing fees are quite reasonable compared to many other states at just $90. Second, Indiana offers good asset protection laws that help shield your personal assets from business liabilities. And third, Indiana doesn't require you to publish a notice of your LLC formation in a newspaper, which saves you both time and money. So step 1 is to name your LLC. These are some rules when it comes to naming your LLC in the state of Indiana. You must have limited liability company, or LLC, at the end of your name. Whatever name you choose also cannot cause any confusion with the government agency. This makes a lot of sense, and the name must be distinctive and original. If you guys want to do a free name search, you can use the link down below and you'll be able to see whether or not that name is available. Now, if you guys do want to make this whole process a lot more simple, I would just recommend going with something like Northwest Registered Agent. This is an online platform that basically helps you set up your LLC at a very reasonable cost. I've used them personally to set up multiple business entities, and they've been nothing but amazing. So yeah, that link is down below, and if you guys actually want to skip forward to the parts of this video where I take you guys step by step through their platform, that timestamp is going to be right here. So step number 2 is to find a registered agent. A registered agent is a person or business that is going to help you receive and send significant legal documents to and from the government on your behalf. So in case you get sued or the state needs to contact you, they're going to contact you through your registered agent. So who can be one? They must be an individual living in Indiana, or they must be an entity who's allowed to conduct business in Indiana. They also must have a physical address in Indiana, and they must be on site and available to accept documents during regular business hours. If you guys do use Northwest Registered Agent, they'll actually provide the service to you as a part of their package, which is definitely an added bonus. Okay, so step 3 is to actually file your LLC articles of organization. This is going to include the LLC's name, the registered agent's name and address, purpose of LLC formation, management structure, so who are the actual managers of this company, and also a bunch of other really important information. Now, when it comes to the process of doing this, there's a specific form that you guys will need to fill out. In Indiana, you'll need to file the articles of organization with the Secretary of State. The filing fee for this form is $90 at the time this video was made, and that is a mandatory fee. Most of you guys watching this video will probably be filing this form. Now, if you do have a foreign LLC and you want to do business inside of Indiana, then that's a different form. That's going to be the foreign registration statement, and that fee is a bit more expensive at $105. Now, to actually file articles of organization in Indiana, there are a few different ways you can do this. The first is you file online through the Indiana Secretary of State's website. So if you want to learn more, the link is going to be right there as well down in the description. You can also file it by mail, so you can find a copy of the form and more info on how you can fill it out at that same website. And this is the address you'll be mailing the form to. Step number 4 is to get an LLC EIN. This is also known as your federal tax identification number. Think of it as a social security number for your business, and this is going to allow the IRS to identify and keep track of your business's tax status. You will need this number to open a business bank account, file and manage your federal and state taxes, as well as hire employees. This is very easy. You'll simply fill out a form online, and we'll link that down below as well. Step 5 is to create an LLC operating agreement. This is not required in Indiana, but it's still good to have one. If you have multiple owners for your LLC, this is going to help you structure the financial relationships of each owner, and it's really going to tell everyone what to expect from the company. It's also going to include information about ownership, members' rights and responsibilities, joining and leaving rules, as well as rules for dissolution. And then after you form your LLC, there are a few things that you guys will need to know, and we'll cover those really quickly right now. The first is that you definitely want to keep your business and personal assets separate. If you don't do this, then you're going to pierce the corporate veil. And when that happens, if people sue your company, they can actually come after your personal assets. So to remedy this, you'll definitely want to get a business checking account, get a business credit card, and also hire an accountant. You also may need to get business insurance. I'm not going to really cover this too much, as it's really going to depend on your business type, but just keep this in mind. You'll also probably want a business website, so be prepared to work on this, or you can hire someone to make this for you. We'll leave some resources down below if you do want to actually build your website yourself. And yeah, like I mentioned earlier, if you don't want to deal with all of this yourself, I highly recommend Northwest Registered Agent. They make it super easy and save you a ton of hassle. So let me walk you through it. It only takes 3 to 5 minutes. First, click the exclusive discount link for Northwest below. Then on the website, click on the button to get started. You'll be asked what type of business you're starting and in what state. So we'll select LLC and the state you're starting your LLC in. Next, you'll be asked to name your company, the purpose of your business, and the business address. All you need to do now is type in the members of your LLC, give your contact information, and select if there's any additional things you'd like Northwest to take care of, like getting their EIN or setting up a trademark. Once you've done that, all you need to do is submit your payment and you're done. Northwest will take care of the rest for you. It saves so much time and hassle and only takes 3 to 5 minutes to fill everything in. That's why I highly recommend it to everyone because it makes starting your LLC a whole lot easier. Again, that exclusive discount link for Northwest Registered Agent is down below. Click it to get started in just a few minutes. Anyways, that's basically how you set up an LLC in the state of Indiana. All the resources that we mentioned in this video are going to be down below in the description. And yeah, I really hope this video was helpful. If you guys got some value out of this, make sure to share with a friend and like and subscribe for more content just like this. This whole channel is dedicated to giving you guys free guides and tutorials helping you start your business. So thanks so much for your time and I'll see you in the next video.